What's up, guys? My name is Mad Squash 924. Welcome back to another episode of the Sinking City Remastered Part 24, where we play as Charles Reed, the young detective, well, relatively young detective, and at the moment we're trying to find Harriet, if I remember correctly, but first we have to go to the fish market. We have to give a password, as it were. If you guys didn't see the last episode, we had a choice between siding with the OED, I think they're called, or siding with a Mr. Fred. EOD. That's what they call it. That's what I said, right? I think so. George Cavendish. That was his name. You a new guy? What does it say exactly, though? In the basement of the fish market. Where would that entail? Oh, this way. Dark in here.
Hello? Your name Fred?
Might be. What do you want?
It's funny, you know. The water's choppy, the weather bad, and I miss sailing more than ever. It's like they say, the sea is a cruel mistress.
I know what you mean. But listen, I've got a story you might enjoy. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
Great.
Nothing's for free in this city, is it? Figures. All right. Shoot.
You won't regret it. You've seen some of this city now, am I right? You've in England what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it. You've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I've no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week, talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
All right, fine. I'll look into it. But your lead on the professor had better be worth it.
I know where they've got her. I can get you there. You just find me a way out fast, or I might be too dead to be any use to you.
Okay. We have to report that to Mr. Throgmorton? Okay. We can do that. We'll go to his house. I guess getting an update for Roberts is not the worst idea.
Help a fella out. I'll take anything.
Ideally, he's in his house. Yeah. If he's not, I'll be surprised.
I know who's behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD, the den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You ought to examine your prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Robert, listen. Something needs to change. You holding a grudge against Innsmouthers ain't making anything better for anyone. Those who fan the flames of hatred always end up burnt in the end.
They killed my son, for Kay's sake!
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy instead of helping them. What did you expect would happen? You chose to brand them newcomers and leave them to suffer just like you did with me. The only difference is that I'm useful to you. No wonder desperate Innsmouthers would seek refuge from a radical organization like the EOD. They had nowhere else to turn.
I shall think about what you've said.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Doe. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization? Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn. Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
You know, I don't know if that's for certain. Oh, you give me a shotgun? That's huge. But I've been trying to place his voice for so long, and I might be wrong. I probably am wrong, but he sounds a lot like Madara Uchiha from Naruto Shippuden. If anyone can tell me if that's right or wrong, feel free to let me know. I'd love to know who his actual voice actor is and why it's so familiar. But we have to go to the newspaper archive as of next. Newspaper archive. It's the only place I could think of is this one. Yokoman Chronicle. Okay. Newspaper Chronicle, right. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I just got a text from something. I have to take a look at it. Give me 1 second. Sorry about this. Okay, back to business. Alright, so we gotta go to Newspaper Chronicle. The best place to get there would be through here. If you're curious, not that it really matters to you guys, but if you're curious, I was getting a text from my girl, my woman, my love, the one I hold so dearest to me. But you guys aren't here for that. You're here to watch me kill Harriet. Kill Harriet, find Harriet. That's like the same thing. At least in this game. Alright, Newspaper Chronicle. I don't think we have to talk to anybody. Good. We can just utilize it. We know that it's in Salvation Harbor. We're looking for advertisements. Yes. And smugglers, I guess. Commoners. Journalists. Okay, we'll do the period then. Is it the 19th century? After the flood. time has come to send Toothless Bob on his final journey, this time to the Seven Oaks Bar at the crossroad of Comshore Street and Salvation Road. Okay. On the bright side, at least that other case is done now. I was wondering when it was gonna actually get done. It still feels like the same main case. The only difference is now that everything is all cleared out of the map, now that it's done. I'm sure that's why it did it, and we had to go back to Robert. Because it was getting a little bit busy. On the western part. Comshore Street's here. And it's between Comshore and Salvation. So... right there. Right at a fast travel point, too. Which is, in fact, handy for me. I do like it. Probably should loot that garbage can. Maybe there's a rag. Does it got a shotgun now? Yeah. Pretty sweet. Holds a maximum of 12. Use metal scrap as well. I guess that makes sense. Let's start making some of these. We're still gonna use a revolver though, because it's what's full right now. Okay. We just gotta remove that because it was like in the way. But it's right here, apparently. Toothless Bob. The Seven Oaks. You Toothless Bob?
It's you, the man who made the boss blow a gasket. Caleb never thought a newcomer would make him look such a fool to Mr. Throgmorton.
It's not my fault you guys didn't check the warehouse.
I know. No hard feelings, pal. Impressive work finding the killer. Maybe you can help me with another one. The name's Sam Shaw. Take your drink and let's talk.
Didn't I hear something about a prohibition?
Of course. This place merely sells juice. Old fermented grape juice. A tonic for your health. So, how about that business?
We can talk, but I don't work for free.
I know. Still, the task is simple,
The side
so
case.
I can't offer a lot. I just need a few photos of crime scenes. What do you say?
Sure.
You're the police officer. Why can't you take the photos yourself?
The cases fell to other detectives, but they've let them slip through the cracks. I can't go behind the backs, but an outsider...
Tell me where to find the bodies.
Here are 3 file cards with names and addresses. Bring me photos of the victims, then I can start to get this moving again. I'll be waiting upstairs for those 3 photos. Please, try to be discreet in this matter.
Take care.
Well, that's a new side case. It's not even what we were looking for, but we got it. Let's go back and place this on the map. I guess we do that instead of find Bob.
A little bird told me there are people in Oakmont who can help me leave town.
Maybe, maybe not. What makes you think I know anything?
It is Madara. It's the same voice actor again.
I've heard they're having a wake for Toothless Bob.
The same as
here.
Robert.
That may be true, but I don't know you from Adam. Prove you ain't some gumshoe.
Come on, you can trust me. Ask Mr. Throgmorton. He can vouch for me.
If you think I'll trust you just because you were doing business with that ape, then you've got another thing coming. But you're still alive. That means you've got something going for you. Okay. What about a little favor? Nothing fancy, don't worry. I expected a package to be delivered ages ago, but the courier still hasn't shown. Find out what's taking him so long. Here's the address.
Got it.
One more thing. If you don't find him, bring the package back, will ya? It's a crate full of the water of life, if you catch my drift.
Bye.
Okay, so that's for the main story. Let's go see about that. We're gonna do the side case first, but I want to ping this. Western Grimhaven Bay, Levy Coffin Avenue. Not far from the Crucial Marsh Avenue. Apparently here. Okay. Anyway, the side case. We'll start with this one. Southwestern Reed Heights. Reed Heights, Southwestern. We haven't really been up here in this part of the Heights. Southwestern. South of University Street. On Vinland Avenue. Vinland Avenue, south of University Street. University Street, Vinland Avenue. So, right around here. Salvation Harbor. Central Salvation Harbor. Between Octopus Avenue, wherever that is. Right there. And Skipper Road. Skipper Road's right here. But it's on Seven Oaks. There's Seven Oaks. Which goes down here. So if I'm understanding that correctly, it's here. Yes. And one more. Southern Old Grove. On Beacon Street. Beacon Street? South of Century Avenue, which is right here. Okay. First one we should probably do is, what's this one? What's it take a boat to actually get there? We gotta take pictures and shit too, so. Right, I have to take a boat? Pretty much. We've been trying to avoid taking boats because, you know, fast traveling is nicer. Sometimes it does feel like a bit of a hassle, but it is faster than running, I think. I think it's just like the pace of how it feels to drive on the boat. Feels a little bit lackluster to me. That's the place right there. Okay. J.R. Nelson's home. lot of little beasties in here, huh? Okay. Wow. A lot of items there.
Poor man was trying to escape, but met his end after a single savage attack.
Let's see if we can find more evidence. Extra first aid kit's nice. We'll take that. This card certifies that J.R. Nelson was a member in good standing of the Oakmont Photo Club since they have joined after the flood. That's all the evidence. Cool. No, I don't think I can get in there. Okay. On to the next one then. Where's my boat? Alright, next one. Probably go to a fast travel point for it. Yeah, definitely. We also don't need this mark anymore. Yeah, let's go pretty much straight, it seems, and we have a fast travel point.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit for print.
Okay, made it. Guess we'll go here. Yeah. Once we do this one, though, is probably as much time as we have, though. I wonder if things would have been easier if we just helped out the EOD instead. I don't know. Not that the EOD are good people. We saw what they did to that Innsmouther. Robert sure does hold his prejudice to them as well, though. Kind of understandably so, because they killed his son, but doesn't mean all of them are bad. This the place? Yeah. I like that I immediately found it. Don't know if this is the right apartment or anything, but definitely the right building. Place has a basement as well, eh? Pretty cool. Maybe it's on the second floor. Ooh, a foot trap. Nice. And rags, huge. Rags are nice. We need them. Ah, we're full in health. This must be the building. There we go. Pull out our shotgun. Let's take one of these. So I can see what I'm doing. There we go. It's much easier with grenades. I wonder if there's a third floor. Sure is. Is there a fourth? No, this is the top floor.
One precise strike. He died almost instantly.
This card certifies that E. Bryan was a member in a good standing Oakmont Photo Club as well, after he joined the Flood. And that's all the evidence. Okay then. Well, I think that's probably a good spot for us to end today's episode of the Sinking City Remastered, now that we found that. Hope you guys all enjoyed today's episode. If you guys have, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of today's episode, of course. And if you're new to my channel or have been watching me for a little while and you haven't done so, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquash924, and don't forget to ring the bell to get notified on my latest videos. On the next episode, we're going to find the last of these bodies and turn it in. Once we do that, we shall be going forth back to the main case. And I'll see you then. Goodbye.